Saint Squad in the chat. But let's get into game 2, Courage. The final week of Summer Skirmish. Can we get some noise in the arena here, please, at PAX? Players jumping out, Haunted Hills, Junk Junction, and even Snobby, potentially engagements happening early. It would surprise me if too many players went to the top of the villain layer. You see one kind of floating in, that white arrow on the left side, late game underneath Dirtburger, but a quick replay. Divine, a player we were talking about earlier, had a very high place, third and a first. Gets the drop on Kutra there. The minigun, not often used, I feel like, especially in the current meta. SMGs and shotguns are favored quite a bit, Jack.
Except for maybe late game a little bit, as you see the tag there, Lucky Landing, where we currently are with multiple players involved. Monster, who won Heat 3, is actually involved in this engagement with Fuzzy. Fuzzy's just trying to keep this high ground. Blue Pump, so useful early game when you've got to pick Monster, probably doesn't have max HP.
He did an 102 damage headshot there, and Fuzzy gets an elimination, but he's not the only one left down here in the south. Back over to Greasy, we're watching Wheels. And his opponent, kind of a little top-down fight. The chest. Now, Jack, the chest sound between Wheels and Hysteria, that they can almost use that to mask themselves, right?
There was that minigun, and why you don't really see it used too often. It's not the best weapon to have, but when your loadout is a bolt action, or sorry, hunting rifle, Wheels to build with, I think he had enough to go after that one.
Double we were watching earlier. Bowman dropping in here. Oh, fast edit on Double. Does the replacement, immediately takes a corner out and pushes in. To Aiden, one of our high elimination players from last game.
I wonder if he landed tilted then, because he definitely landed tilted this one, and there's the Rift to go.
The Rift to go.
And he's just going to hunt his opponent.
The interesting thing about Rifts to go, Jack, if you're outside, if you're through a wall when one of those is popped, even maybe a floor up or down, it will still grab you on initial use. So his opponent looks like it picked him up and pulled him with him.
Imagine, yeah.
Imagine. The tap fires.
Rift to go himself? Imagine again if he opened a Rift right there from the portal, but Wish, player we've seen a lot of, challenging someone up close.
Gets really accurate AR shots, gray or not, the accuracy made every difference there. The 30 damage shots, he had 4 body shots on him, and that was all she wrote. Aiden back still here and tilted, taking shots on Alpha. This build fight, and there's that Rift to go, grabbing both players, even though they weren't standing right on top of each other. The proximity of that you can even pull opponents out from inside of buildings. They land at the same time, and Aiden gets a quick elimination with a shotgun.
Wow, impressive stuff, Dr. David. His opponent's going to use a Rift to go just in front of him, and now he'll follow it on up. Is so good. Yes, the reload's a little bit longer, but it is so worth it in these spots. He can't get out. It seems he's trapped. Aiden, can he finish the elim? There it is.
That 52 damage headshot.
I'm being honest with you.
I think that's the understatement of the century. Giving super accurate shots there from that green suppressed SMG, but the sting grenade, Logan having to back out. He's got one on him as well. Very low HP, stuck.
Look at this zone.
The edge. We're seeing a lot of this. This
first zone was half off the map.
Southwest corner of the map getting quite a bit of play during this qualifier's second game, and we've got a kind of a greasy, shifty area focus. This time tilted, still involved. Comfortable spot. Even just 1 point, like we've been saying, can mean the difference between making it to the grand finals or not. And Teenage here. Watching the pushing the opponent. What a shot on Ash.
But here's the thing, not able to loot because he only has 7 health. So yes, he wins that fight, but he's immediately got to start sprinting. Can't even get kind of his little gifts that were left behind. The Boogie Bomb.
They got to get the Boogie Bomb. He's got to rotate down. Stays out long enough. The Boogie wears off, but he's getting this Grenader Jake, one of our guest casters from yesterday, now playing in the qualifiers today.
That's incredible. Cast yesterday, qualifies today.
The jack of all trades,
yeah. I would say. Or maybe the Jake of all trades.
I'm leaving.
That was abysmal.
Okay, Courage.
Oh, man.
I thought I was the one that made bad jokes.
I love you, Ben. Let's see how Takata plays this one, though. Both players getting third-partied, one from the west, one from the south.
A name we watched earlier, stuck in the bottom of Shifty Shafts, and 1v1 versus opponent, gets quick at it. He has an opportunity, gets it on Fuzzy, a jump shot, and uses a line of sight to block the explosion from the C4. An intelligent play and very good positioning there.
And just to take note, that was the third elim for Lene in this one.
Oh, the trap.
Oh, he sprayed it down just in time.
Tristan in the middle of that 1v1.
If they're on wood or if they're on the ground, they're listening for if they begin to break walls, if they're breaking metal, if they're breaking you know, wood or brick. They're listening for audio cues if the players are cover below them. See Aiden hunting one down here. Could this be the end? No.
Accuracy.
Aiden, another limb.
It's about 4 right now. I feel like if he keeps this consistency, he might set a record thus far for the qualifier eliminations. He's already got 4. He came away, what, with 7 last round?
Yep. I think the most yesterday was Turkey Lips with 14 across 4 games. So that puts him already at 11, and he's still alive here in game 2.
His boy and Rex, top of this hill right now. 40 seconds before they're going to have to start rotating, and they have quite a bit of travel time ahead of them. We have 5 players currently alive, by the way, with 3+ elims, plus 2 more that were already eliminated with 3+ elims.
Wait, he got another one.
Aiden's now 5.
Now got a 5th
Gives him 2 more points.
Saint there as well.
Saint looking like he's in a fantastic position at the top of that.
And look at this. Painful was in 2nd in elims, just below Aiden last game. Consistency is key, and these two understand that.
It's like Delcado was just eliminated with 4 eliminations of his own, 1 short of getting the 2nd point for eliminations, but even...
He's just running across Tilted.
You hear the footsteps, trying to go for that shotgun shot over the top, just get a little peek, and his opponent is going to back down underneath. And the traps are coming out. You got to be safe and careful walking through there. They could even be on the surface above. There are multiple traps. This is not how. 185.
Are you kidding me? In that last fight was 1 elim away from earning that top 10 for a point.
Aggressive push and gets saved. That's 7 eliminations for the 2nd game in a row.
I am speechless. I'm going to say right now, folks, can we give it up, please, in the venue?
Nobody else seems to be playing nearly as aggressively as he does, and he's taking advantage of that. Maybe it's a thought process.
Is this 8? Is this 8? Is this 8? Oh, trap. Okay, the trap stole it.
He only took 2 ticks from that. Recalls that there is another trap still in that building. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Don't push towards the woman with the library glasses.
Absolutely not. This rook skin maybe giving him superpowers. I have no idea.
Okay, we take back everything we just said.
I don't think, regardless of the outcome of this, there's no way this is a caster curse.
Are you?
The trap he placed earlier, it got another elimination.
The trap comes into play. Now this player being third party, he wasn't able to clean up the elim.
Boyer gets joystick there. Aiden looking for his 9th elim, but 8 eliminations in a single game. He's got a slurp ticking right now, so he has a buffer of HP still going up. He's in a great spot. He's in the safe zone. His materials are ridiculous.
And what the theme I keep seeing, Lupo, is he is absolutely the first to just charge on up and move to the best positioning for the next zone early on.
I can't tell if it's just an incredible amount of confidence and knowledge that other players are rotating slowly, or if it's so gutsy. Shots coming from above. He's getting 3rd party, maybe even 4th party, 50 HP remaining. He's got to defend with this turbo build as fast as he can.
He's trying to edit out.
He went for the edit to back out. 8 eliminations. Even more than the first game, Jack. Nobody else is putting up numbers like that except for him right now.
Yeah,
nobody. PvP doing an excellent job of his own, though. 15 left. He's got 4 of his own. Gets rocketed by Lenane. Caught off guard. I shouldn't have said a thing, but Lenane making an intelligent play there and saw him from above.
Lenane, look at everyone having to move through that zone right now. Lenane is in a brilliant position to spray on down. Look at all the layers being built, and he says, you know what? I got to catch up with these. Rockets in hand. It's time to throw out the explodes. 1 drops on in. Gonna collapse everyone to the floor as he continues to build above these players. 9 now left. Everyone's still alive. Just earned a point. Eliminates his teammate there. More pushing out forward. Only 6 left as Lenane continues to keep this high ground.
The number of layers, the number of little chambers that are being built here.
He needed the materials. He had to go for it.
At one point in there, it looked like some players were even holding hands almost. Tristan Hip going down to Boyer, an SMG in the feed, but Lenane has the launcher out. He's looking for it. It's not the only explode he has either, Jack. He has a single C4 left, which could come in key for dropping a structure late game, get an opportunity on another player and timing.
Multiple remote explosives being thrown. You see Lenane for a second was wondering if that was his own structure. He only has about 11 more materials he can build. Is he going to try to time this rocket? He is. He tried to blow up the remote explosives as his rocket went to hit. He just barely missed it.
A little bit more distance would have made a big difference.
Literally,
there.
one more block would have been
Looked
enough.
like the rocket detonated the C4, which is it's an excellent high IQ play. It's just the distance needed to be different, but he does have it. He's got a top-down view, but like you said, low build count. He's got to start making moves down onto players. Otherwise, the third party here gets the shots, can't secure the elim. He's starting to take damage from the storm, but he's got to push in 4 left. He's got 5.
2 rockets could be enough to secure 2 elims right here. There's one. How about another?
3 remaining.
Doesn't quite connect. 3 players left. 6 elims right now for Lachlan. Can he wind up securing maximum points with the 7 elim bonus and the Victory Royale bonus? That would be, I believe, our first 6-point game we've had yet this weekend. There's a shot.
Oh! The edit from above from Animal right through the metal surface there. He caught a window and took the shot with a shotgun and got Lachlan on the rotation. 1v1 Animal.
Animal building out up, and this earns him not only another point for potentially the Victory Royale, but if he gets the final elim, that puts him at 3 eliminations. He's got all he needs. I've got Animal as my favorite to win this game. Let's see if he can secure it here. 10 seconds left in the zone. He's trying to get aggressive for the push. He knows how much it means to get this final elim and the Victory Royale. He can essentially stamp his ticket to Monday's qualifiers if he can get this here, or sorry, the finals if he gets it here. The shot's coming on in. Tries to get the floors and the pyramids going. One player just below. He's going to go to pop the mini, but then has to reset as the shots continue to rain on in. That drum gun so good at cutting down these layers. Smart play to reset. He'll build up top, but again, the volley of bullets continues to spray on in. Animal, when will be his cue to go for it all? He's trying to edit this pyramid. There you go. He's getting it somewhere.
Trying to create a hole to drop down through right there. He finds an opportunity. You notice he built up, like you said, built a second layer.
It's a shot. Weak. There it is. Sap gets cut down.
Gives him 2 more points. Let's take a look back at what just happened. This rotation, the timing, the decision to drop down, and he does get the 55 damage crit there. Switches to the gold AR.
Where's everyone at? And wow,
15 eliminations, 6 points total, and like you said, 1 point from the qualifiers yesterday was enough to put you in. That's 6 times qualification potentially for Aiden already.
Can you see why we're talking so much about him? I'm sorry if people get mad at us, because look at that.
That being said, Sean was played yesterday and didn't make it through, but today he's putting on an excellent show, and he's not the only one. Animal, painful. Boyer, you have a number of players here bringing home high elimination counts. On the right side, Tokata, 7 eliminations, putting him at 2 points, another 5. You have to remember the top 33